You there, traveler, back from the kingdom?
Barely. The roads were crowded, the sun was merciless, and every land promised wonder.
And what did you bring back? Treasure? Relics? Forbidden maps?
No, better. The taste of citrus, spectacle, and overpriced enchantment.
Ah, so you've been to Disneyland.
Welcome back to Lore on Tap, where we drink with the stories we love.
And today, we got a mini episode because Zach went to Disneyland.
Naturally, I came back thinking about the rides times less and less, and more what the trip tastes like.
Which is the correct way to do this show when you think about it.
Yeah, and so the question today is, how was my trip to Disneyland, and what did I drink?
I was curious about that. Tonight's enchanted message is brought to you by Kingdom Reserve Citrus Elixir, the official drink of the travelers returning from the realm of wonder with sore feet and impossible optimism.
Does it taste like sunshine, memory, and a small amount of fiscal regret?
It does.
Will it help me recall whether I'm enchanted or simply dehydrated?
No. But it's excellent over ice. Kingdom Reserve Citrus Elixir, for when the parade is over but the magic lingers. We should probably say this out loud so people know that we're here. I'm sorry. Can't even talk tonight. We should probably say this out loud so people know that what they're hearing is this new... Dude, I am having issues speaking. It's a little annoying, but basically we're trying to format the show for our bi-monthly episode. That's what I was trying to get out.
Yes, and since one of us is educated here, I will say this is one of our oneas. Yes, very, very hoity-toity. Shorter episodes, tighter constructions, and a little less sprawling by design.
More intentional and more distilled, frankly, a more premium expression of the brand, and I guess with a tinge of British. Is that what I'm getting?
Exactly. The same show, just with better tailoring.
I see. Follow us for the episode drops, clips, and all of the nonsense in between. And with that being said, Zach, tell us about your trip.
Well, I think the first thing that I have to mention is that there was a hazmat incident while we were there.
Was the hazmat incident like a kid peed himself?
No, so uh, I'll try to get quickly to the point here. So there's if you haven't been to Disneyland, you should go. But there's different sections, and so one of the sections is Tomorrowland, and there's two rides that are very close to each other. One is called Star Tours, which is essentially like if you were to ride like a luxury taxi service in the Star Wars galaxy, it would be Star Tours, and the other is Space Mountain, which is it's just like a non-branded like ride where you ride through darkness and there's stars and all that stuff. So both are great. But anyways, so there's also a store in the middle. So I'm just walking over there, and all of a sudden I just see like lines of like the staff, and they're literally like spaced maybe like 2-3 feet apart across this whole area, and it's giant. It's like probably like I don't know, like maybe a quarter of a mile. So just this line, like 2 to 3 feet or of people all the way across, blocking entrance to these two rides into the store. And so I'm just like, oh, like what could be going on? And because we weren't planning on riding any of those rides, but we're like, well, what's going on there? And I went to ask them. I was like, "Oh, do you think it's going to be opening up later?" Because I wanted to buy one of my souvenirs from that specific store. And they're like, "Yeah, we hope so." And it opened up later. Didn't think anything of it. And then, like probably like 3 or 4 hours later, I start seeing all the news pop up. And I even saw a TikTok today where they're like, "Yeah, there was a hazmat incident like right when we were at that specific part of the park, where someone like a contractor brought like some sort of uh, thing that interacted with something at Disneyland, and like there was a small minor, I don't know, I don't want to say explosion, but like chemicals reacted, and like seven crew members got sent to the hospital.
Damn.
So it was a long
All right.
explanation for that, but yeah, no. So hazmat incident, like literally, like you know, probably 50 feet from where we were,
Nice. Man,
and
you
then
should
they
have
and then
competed a little bit harder because you probably could have gotten like free Disney for life.
I mean, it wasn't. I think it was in that crew area, so I don't know if they would have done that for us. But like, it was crazy, like how much under wraps they had that it happened. Um, so it was pretty cool. I mean, that was the exciting part. But for the rest of it, I mean, it's super fun. Like, I love Disneyland. I'm literally when I go there, I'm like a child, because of how much fun I have and how much energy I have.
You know how
Uh,
you were a child though?
Say that one more time.
I said, you know how you weren't like how we can tell you're not a child though?
How's that?
Because what were you drinking at Disneyland?
Ooh, great question. So the first and most depressing thing is that the Star Wars bar was closed. So
That is depressing. I can't I don't even want to hear the rest of your Disneyland because it's dead to me.
I know, right? Okay, well, to be fair, the last time that I went to Disneyland in October, I was there for 3 days, and I went to the Star Wars bar 4 times. So each time I spent like 50, $60. So
Dang.
yeah, so and you can only have 2 drinks max in there, so, to be fair, I have gone there quite a bit, but it's the Star Wars little shout out for the Star Wars bar. It's the coolest bar for sure because just the ambiance is amazing and the drinks are
I
really
don't know how I
cool
feel
as
about
well.
getting hit with a drink limit though.
Wait, say that one more time?
I said I just don't know how I feel about getting hit with a drink limit though.
Yeah, well, it's amazing.
That's fair. Okay. I can't. I haven't been since they updated, but continue.
You
So
need to go.
the
We'll
Star
we'll go
Wars
soon,
was
we'll go
closed.
soon.
I'm down.
So Star Wars was closed, but that's fine. So I got drinks. I think 2 or 3 drinks in Disneyland, and then a bunch of drinks in California Adventure. Because California Adventure, they have like bars that'll actively serve you, and then you can walk around with your drinks. Disneyland, you have to go to the restaurant. So the best drink that I had was actually from oh shoot, what was it? I think it was. I'm blanking on the name here. Cafe Orleans. And it was like a bourbon.
Like New Orleans style cafe.
Yeah, yeah, it's super cool.
When you're talking about
Bourbon.
actually, like Princess and the Frog theme, kind of.
Yeah, it's in the New Orleans Square area. The Bourbon Julep. It was so good. And I'm not like I like bourbon, but I like when it's more of like a it adds to the flavor of a drink versus is the main flavor, and this was, like, the perfect balance, like, it wasn't too sweet, the bourbon just had that little, like, after effect for it, it was incredible, and then I had that with the Monte Cristo sandwich, which is the best sandwich ever.
I think there's something
In
to be said to like where you drink something. Like if I had a PBR in my living room, I'm just probably depressed at that point and contemplating some things. But, like, if I was to have a PBR, like, in
at
that, like,
Disneyland,
dark area inside of Pirates of the Caribbean next to the river, like, that'd be the best PBR I've ever had. So I
it
feel
probably
like
would.
having bourbon, like, in a bourbon-themed, like, bar just makes, like, the experience that much better too.
You know what? I disagree with you. I'm a Disney apologist, and I think that everything they do is better than everywhere else, so I think you're wrong.
Well, I mean, wouldn't you be agreeing with me then?
No, I do agree that the experience gets better, but I also think that they just do a really good job on, like, everything. Like, I don't think it's necessarily just the experience. I think it's that they actually, like they're using very high quality stuff and, like
Oh, no, no, no. I'm sure they do that. I'm saying, like, the area also adds to the experience. Like,
oh,
let's even just
100%.
say, like,
100%.
you just take that drink and you had it in your living room, the exact same replica of whatever you had. Like, the experience is heightened from where you're at. I think that just that feeds into the whole experience of it all.
Well, now I wanna test that theory and make the bourbon julep and see if it's even the same. I know it won't be. So,
I think we're
you're
gonna have to do
probably
that.
right. Yeah, no, we definitely should. Other than that, I went over and had a a couple of random cocktails in California Adventure, drink a few beers. Every time I say I'm gonna drink beers because they're so much cheaper, and then I just end up getting like $20 cocktails each time. So
That's
they're all
awesome.
really good.
I'm
Other
jealous,
than
man.
that, avoid the areas that have hazmat containment
Yeah,
issues, and go to Galaxy's Edge when the bar's open.
wind bar, yes. And
When are we?
remember,
So when are we taking our trip?
to California,
Yeah, me and you.
May the 4th.
Let's plan it a little bit after that. But yes,
Okay.
we should go for May the 4th one year,
Yeah, I'm down for that. May the 4th be with you.
and May the 4th be with you. And on that note, I think our time has come to a close. And Mickey, why don't you send us out?
Oh boy, sounds like a good idea to me.
We'll see you later.
Peace.